Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Find Me a Medium. I'm Laura Jones, holistic therapist and medium, and tonight I'm going to bring you messages from Spirit. So before we start, I'll just join us in prayer, and then I'll tell you how it works. So if you'd all join with me. Divine Spirit, Father God, I ask my guides, helpers, and inspirers to draw close, to use me as a clear channel to help bring clear messages of love, comfort to those in need, to show that Spirit still live on and life is eternal, the soul is eternal. And I ask that any energy left over from today goes out to all those in need of healing throughout the world, especially those that don't ask in the animal kingdom. And thank you, Amen. And thank you everyone for being here. So lovely to have you all here on Saturday evening. If you'd all like to comment, I'll just tell you a bit about how I work. I do tend to go direct. Spirit likes to tell me where I'm going, but I do see, feel, know, hear. I try and use all the senses that they give me. So if you'd all comment, and I'll tell you where Spirit would like to go. But thank you all for being here. Hi, Mystic Sense. Hi, Mariam. Hi, Angel. Hi, Tans and Ryan from Australia. I'm from the Isle of Wight. Where's everybody else from this evening? Marianne Harris, can I work with you, please? And hello, everyone else that's joined. And so, Marianne, as I'm blending with the energy, I do have a gentleman step forward. And as this gentleman steps forward, I do feel he was quite an observer, because he's like coming forward and then going back. Also feel he would have had difficulties with his right hand. I'm feeling like shakes, and I want to say that there is also words left unspoken. He's also making me aware of stomach conditions and knee problems. So he's telling me that he didn't just have one thing; he had a few things, but he didn't really like to moan about how he felt. He just got on with it. He's telling me. Thank you. And I do feel that this gentleman would have needed walking aid or a walking stick or some sort to help him. And he's telling me that there's something that you need to slow your tracks, I'm hearing. So I'm asking him to give me a bit more on this. He's saying be patient. There's lots of questions at the moment of whether you should do this or do that. And saying be patient and just, you know what you want, when it's about listening to you and not others. I'm also being told to say to you to just think before you do something. If it doesn't feel right, then don't do it. If it does feel right, then do it. It's also given me the name Jane, and I'm getting the name Jerry. I'm also getting the number 22. November is very significant to you. Spirit are always listening when you ask them questions, and they're also telling me to remind you that when you are sending out the thoughts, that's when you should be patient. Sometimes the answers will come instantly, but other times there will be in signs and stuff. And I want to give you rainbows. Also, I want to give you water fountains. That's very significant. 22 is his house number. Brilliant. You know, I'm getting the name Roberto, but I'm feeling like it's it's been sung, Roberto, Roberto, Roberto. So I hope you can resonate with that. I'm also being made aware of a ring that's been lost. He's saying it will be found within the right time. And also I'm being shown like things breaking. And I'm being told to tell you, don't worry, because if something breaks, it's done, it's time to move on to something new. And also I'm being made aware of somebody decluttering, and he's saying, well, this decluttering will make space for the new. I do feel that this gentleman could have been very impatient at times too. You've lost a ruby. They'll come back within time. Thank you. And I'm also being made aware of diamond earrings. Very significant. Also, the same spirits around you are like giving you lots of signs, and I want to give you like goosebumps going down your arm, and also feeling ticklish around your circle. It said shoulder, but I'm also I'll mix my words then. So as there's something that's going round in circles at the moment, and I'm also getting row your boat. So and I do feel that's a memory. And also want to give you the song "Rhythm is a Dancer." Here's the source of cancer. You can fit it everywhere. And then he's also telling me to remind you that friends come and go, and some friends come into our life forever, and some friends just come into our life to teach us lessons. And also there's a situation that you felt wrong at the moment. They're telling me to tell you that this is a lesson for you. It's about you recognizing what's right and wrong. And it's about you following your gut intuition. They're saying it is time for you to follow your gut intuition. And when you think and feel that you are connecting with spirit, they're saying make that time. And it doesn't have to be half an hour at a time. It can be 5 minutes at a time. Just sit with them and they're always there. And they're also telling me to tell you to acknowledge how far you've come as a person. Many people tell you, but you don't often believe it. They're saying it's time for you to believe it. Also want to give you the month of January, and they want to give you some daffodils. And either this gentleman loved clicking his fingers, or you've got a memory with this, because I just feel like I want to. They're telling me that it's time for you to find out who you are. All these questions and answers that you've got, that they're within you. You know what the real answers. They said you really prayed for a message here this evening. I'm now being shown a card, somebody writing a card. This card's very significant. There's important words in it. And there's also letters being written. They're saying you know what these are. I said it's all about you setting the intention to work with spirit, and just by you setting that intention tonight to get that message from spirit, they were listening. So they want you to know that they are always listening. You are never alone. We may not see them, but when we take the time, we feel them. Some of us are lucky enough to be clairvoyant and can see them, but it's all about just playing with the different senses that you've got. I'm being told just send love, send love to all, and when the time's right, things will get better. That's what I heard when I read that you wrote the card, but they're saying they know that you're around and they are listening, whether it's written or saying it out loud or even thinking it in your head. They are listening. They're always around you. Recognise the signs the same. Acknowledge them. Also want to give you 2 dirty doves. And they're saying, remember your prayers are being answered. You're never alone. And now I'm getting the song, things can only get better. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit. And they said, just follow your heart and you know what's right. Thank you for working with me. Welcome everyone, and thanks for all joining this evening. And you have seen doves. Thank you. Thanks for letting me work with you. Good evening, everyone. If you've been here from the beginning or you've joined while I've been working, I do tend to go direct. So if you all want to comment, and spirit will tell me where I'm going. But welcome. Thanks for all joining on your Saturday evening. Alison Plummy, am I okay to work with you, please? Evening, Alison. As soon as they said your name, I'm getting I think it is a song, but they're singing it like a song, so I'm going lollipop, lollipop, lolly, lolly, lollipop. So I do feel that I've got a lady drawing close, and this lady loves singing. And as she's drawing close, she's saying she's bringing you upliftment and joy. She also wants to give you the colour yellow, and that'll help with the inspiration and the guidance that is needed within, and also a connection to the solar plexus. And they're also showing me you connecting with the sun, being outside. And this lady also loved being outside, being out in nature. She's showing me lots of different flowers, and I do feel that she loved her garden. I'm seeing like roses, tulips. She's saying all bright colours. She loved all bright colours, and she's saying you're very like her, love the bright colours. But she's saying there's been times when you haven't been yourself recently, and I'm not sure if you're a medium, but I'm being told to tell you to keep your protection up. It's all about keeping your energy, because we are all energy, and they're also reminding me that there can be times when you'll be feeling okay, and one minute you'll feel drained. So I've got to remind you that next time you're feeling all of a sudden drained, to say to yourself, who does this belong to? And if it disappears, it's not yours. And they're also telling me to tell you to listen to your body. You have been learning to do that. I hope you can resonate with this. And I also want to give you cherries. I want to give cherries on I'm seeing the power with cherries on. They're not giving me the name. But They're telling me to tell you, remember, you're never ever alone. Never ever alone. And I'm also like, this lady wants you to listen to music, upliftment. Oh, I'm now getting honey. Honey, they want to give you some honey, and I'm also getting memories. There's memories to do with honeys and bees. And they're also telling me to tell you when you go outside in nature, to connect to the trees. You've got that connection with the trees. They show me oak trees, and they're also show me that you love palm trees. You love to be by the beach when it's hot, and they're also telling me to remember to take that time for you, because the more and more you take that time for you, the more and more you'll feel them. And they give you memories of Pretty Woman, and as they're giving me that, they're telling me that's to uplift you, to watch like comedy, fun things that excite you. And I also want to give you dancing. Been thinking about starting dancing or doing something new. They're saying go for it. And I'm also being told to tell you, we're never too old to start something new. Life is a journey, and every day's a new beginning. They're saying it's time to manifest. You've had many ideas of where you want to go and what you want to do. I want to give you the months of July and October, and also they're saying there's things that you've been keeping to yourself. Sometimes it's better to talk about it and to get it out. And also, they're just telling me to remind you, take time for you, do the things that you love, you desire. And you also can say no. And they're saying sometimes you find it hard to say no. I'm going to give you pink hearts, like bright pink magnetic hearts. And also want to send healing to somebody with a knee issue at the moment. And I'm being given a bunny rabbit for you. And I do feel that that's for Easter. They're saying you don't really celebrate Easter too much, but they just want to give you a bunny rabbit to cheer you up. And also to bring that fun, energetic bouncy back into your life. They're saying, be you. You can find you, sing, dance, do what makes you happy, go out in nature. And they're saying stop thinking you can't do certain things. They want you to take can't out of your vocabulary and put I can, because we can achieve anything we desire when we really put our mind to it. And I'm here also hearing this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. So as I'm like singing that, it's like there's something new on the horizon, and something that you've been doubting about doing it. They're saying time to shine light, step up, be you. And sometimes you wonder who are you, but they said you know deep within you. And I want to also give you memories of ducks quacking, quack, 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 because they just wanted you to. They're saying, remember how precious you are, and they're also proud of you, and they want you to be proud of you. They're saying, go make your dreams come true. If you want to go away, go away. If you want a new job, go for the new job. Do what makes you happy. Time to be you and have some fun, and I'll leave you with the love of spirit. And they want to leave you with some white roses. And remember, you're never ever alone. Always been guided. You just need to believe it. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. Good evening, everyone. Welcome. Thanks for all being here on your Saturday evening. If you've been here from the beginning or you've joined while I've been reading, I do tend to go direct, spirits tell me where I'm going. So if everybody comments now, I'll know that you're here. Leanne Lineker, can I work with you, please? As I'm blending with the energy, I do have a lady step forward, and I do feel that this lady would have had curly hair, and I do feel that she would have loved to dance, and but she's saying she didn't always dance, but she did like to dance. And I do feel that this lady loved music. And as I'm blending with this lady, I do feel that she was I'm hearing the words didn't reach old bones. So I do feel that she was very I want to say comedian, like she always made people laugh. And when you walked in the room, you knew she was there. And I do feel that this lady would have at times she would have really spoke her truth, and at times she would have sat back and observed things. Can you resonate with this? And I do feel that there's something you've been questioning at the moment. Decisions, I've been told. Going back and forth, back and forth. They're saying just take one step at a time. And also they're making me aware that there's not just one or two spirits, there's quite a few around you. They're always around you, and they want me to remind you that every time you're thinking of them, that is them letting. It's for you, Leanne. So I'll go. I hope you've heard the message. It's a lady, and I do feel that she had curly hair. But you can go over this again after it's finished and go over, because I just ask Spirit to carry on with the message. But I hope you are listening and aware it's for you. It's fine. It is for you. I want to give you the song, Say a Little Prayer for You, forever and ever. You'll be in my heart and I will love you. There's that. So this lady's telling me that there's like lots of decisions that you're making, that there's been times when you're going back and forth with certain situations, and to just take one day at a time. And they also want me to remind you that spirit are always with you, and there's not just this one person that you've lost recently. There's quite a few around you that you've been thinking about often. They're always around you when you're thinking of them. They want you to know that you're never alone. And they're also making me aware of somebody dyeing their hair recently. They're saying it's quite a funny colour. I'm also being made aware of somebody around you that's been suffering with stomach problems, feeling sick. They're telling me to make you aware this is just stress related and things will get better. But they're sending healing to this stomach area. And also they want to thank you for being there for someone, because that person wasn't expecting you to be there as much as you have. Also want to give you a white cross, and I do see this white cross as a flower cross. Also want to give you a clock, and I want to say that you've been feeling that there's not enough time to do things recently. They're saying there is no time. You know, we have this time, but it's just take what you need. If it takes long, that's fine. If it takes short, that's fine. And just know whatever it is that you're doing at the moment, it's what you're meant to be doing. And they want to give you some amethyst and some rose quartz. The flower cross, I feel like it's a funeral flowers. A cross made out of flowers. Well, there's been talk to do with making a cross out of flowers. And I want to say that I'm being told it's not a cross for religion, it's just a cross. But you will know when the time's right, they're saying. Also want to give you the months of February and December. And a number 33. And I also want to give you angel numbers seen different. And also somebody with a skin problem at the moment. I'm being made aware of somebody around you like picking, and it's like it's for nerves. And also want to give you yellow hearts. I want to give you Tilalas, I think them flowers are. And I also want to give you the name Jojo. And they're also telling me to remind you that friends come and go. and that there's been talk about new friends or meeting new people. They're saying to go for it. And I'm getting this song, High Love, Whitney Houston, for you. If you don't know it, then they're saying listen to the words, and also Step by Step. And I also want to give you memories of Joseph and the Technical Dreamcoat. And I'm being told to tell you, remember the good times. Remember the good times. And be in the present. No point worrying about the past. That's gone. Tomorrow's a new day, new beginning, a new chapter. They're saying, remember, you're never alone. And you can always start something new when you'd like to. I'm hearing the words, look after yourself. And they're giving you the colour blue. That's for healing. And also, blue's a good colour to lift you up. And they want you to, this is saying to wear bright colours. You tend to wear black. In different colours will help with the way you're feeling and lift your vibration. Different colours are different vibrations. And they're saying to remember that your prayers are being answered, and I'll leave you with the love of spirit. And thank you for letting me work with you. Welcome everyone. Thank you all for being here. Hi Mandy Mills. Hi Georgia. Hi Leanne. If everybody wants to comment, and I'll see where I'm drawn. Andrew and Reese. Trish Cook. Hi Nicole. Kelly Martin, can I work with you, please? Thank you, Kelly. As I'm blending with the energy, I do have a gentleman step forward, and I feel like this gentleman was a hard worker. He would often work, and I'm being shown wood, so I do feel he would have made things, maybe a carpenter. But if he wasn't a carpenter, he was very creative and liked to make things. And I also want to I'm being shown matchsticks. So I feel that there is, if it wasn't this gentleman, somebody around you is making little matchsticks, and it's them letting you know. I want to say that there's a lot of people around you that are very creative, whether it's drawing or painting, writing. And also, as he's blending with the energy, I do feel he would have had chest problems, and also problems with his ankles. I want to say swelling of the ankles. And I do feel that this gentleman would have smoked, and he would have also liked a little drink, he's telling me. And I'm also being shown dominoes, so I do feel he loved to play. Nothing like an old-fashioned game, I'm being told. Hope you can resonate with this gentleman. But this gentleman loves to keep busy, and he's telling me you're a lot like him when with that. I do feel that it's on a granddad energy. Can you resonate with this, Kelly Martin? I'm going to say that there is also words left unspoken with yourself. And this gentleman went unexpected. I'm also getting that this gentleman would have, there would have been times when, like, you know, pinch your ear, or so he's a very joking person at times, but then at different times he was very, very stern. I'm also getting the months of May and October, and also the number 26. And I'm being told to give you the number 8 for infinity. And I also want to give you angel numbers like 2121. And also for you to look out for the signs and to know that you're never alone. Also want to, they're telling me to, you also feel spirit around you a lot. And I want to give you like your hair moving, and you can question, or what's that? They're saying recognise them signs, because the more and more you recognise them, stop doubting your intuition. I want to say at times that I'm being told to take that time for you and to find that inner peace within you. There's words that you've been keeping to yourself recently, and there's things that you want to say, but you're unsure how people are going to take it. They're saying go for it. Sometimes the truth hurts, but the truth is better to tell people how you feel. I hope you can resonate with that, but they're saying when we can be honest with ourselves, we can be honest with anyone. And they're saying there's big changes. Big changes which are bringing in self-doubt. And also want to say, if this isn't you, it's somebody around you, and there's a lot of insecurities at the moment. Go with your gut intuition, because you know what's right. And so I want to say that there's times when you walk in the room and you know you shouldn't be there, or that the energy's not right. They're saying that's when you should listen. It's about listening to how you feel and how you can progress forwards to be happy and you be you. And also they're telling me to remind you that there's times when you feel drained, so to ask yourself, does this energy belong to me if all of a sudden you feel drained? Because often as empaths, we pick up other people's emotions and it affects us, and we think it's actually us, but it's not. It's the people around us, or people that we've been talking about or even thinking about. And then they're also giving me a memory of a gym. If you haven't got a memory of a gym, it's be you thinking about joining a gym, and they're saying for you to find things that make you happy, whether it's walking, being out in nature. Also want to say you love going to the beach, but it's not done very often. Also, I've been told healing's been sent to somebody with sore toes at the moment. Their message to you is to be proud of who you are. You've come a lot further than you realise, they're saying. Just look back on how far you have come. And they're saying, remember, it's okay for a new beginnings. Also want to give you a key. So I do feel that if you're thinking about moving, or because this key is like, go for it. Go for it. Put the key in the door and open it up. I also want to give you the colour brown for grounding, and I want to give you some rose quartz for healing of the heart. And they said for you to pick some rose quartz and to keep it close to you, and to also charge it in the sun. But they want to give you the colour yellow as well for upliftment, and to tell you you're never alone. And remember, you are you, and you are unique. And I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and I hope you could resonate with that. And thanks for letting me work with you. Good evening, everyone, and thank you all for joining this evening. If you've been here from the beginning or you've just joined, I do tend to go direct. Spirit likes to tell me where I'm going, but if you'll comment, and I can see who's still here and who's joins. And hi, Fran. Hi, Zoe. Hi, Rebecca. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Trish. Trish Cook, can I work with you, please? Yeah, thank you. And it was the blue heart that drew me to you then. It's like it really pulled, and I want to put that blue heart and shower it all over you for love and for healing, and for also guidance throughout your own soul. And as I'm blending with the energy, I do have a lady step forward, and I do feel that this lady would have been Nan, or if not like a Nan, and she I want to say that there was a very close relationship at times, but then there was a bit of distance. She said she always loved you no matter what. And I also want to say thank you for your support and your love, not only to this lady, but to other people, that you give out so much love. And she's saying you find it hard to receive, but she wants you to feel the love of spirit. And she says you often feel them, and you know when this lady is close to you. She's always around you. You're often thinking about her, and that's her letting you know that she's around. Also want to give you your lollipops. I want to give you I haven't seen them for many years, but we used to get traffic light lollipops where they change colour. I want to give you them, and as I'm giving you that, they're saying remember the good times. But I do feel this is a Nana. I'm not being told Gran. That's him. This lady is telling me that you often ask for signs for spirit, and they often give you them, but they're saying you can be very impatient. I wanted to tell you these signs will come in unexpected ways, and they're also saying, like, it could be when you're on TV or you're on your way to work, you could see it on a bus, or it will come where you least expect it. And they're also saying to ask for something significant for you. Also want to give you peacocks, loads of beautiful peacocks. And a connection to eagles. Big connection to eagles. I'm seeing lots of them. And I also want to give you instruments, somebody playing instruments. If it's not you, it's somebody around you. Music, fun, joy. I'm like seeing like guitars, harps and stuff, and there's something significant with it in this. Also, I want to give you zebra crossings. Connecting with nature. And I also want to give you fire ceremonies. I'm seeing fire ceremonies. But making wishes and also releasing. I want to say, if you haven't been thinking about connecting to the moon's been calling you in when you're seeing it full moon. I want to give you the colour yellow and orange for upliftment. And as I'm getting this orange, it's for inspiration. And they also want to give you peace within your heart, within your soul. And I also want to give you some titanium crystal. Connecting to the different energies. And they're saying you've got a connection to crystals, the stars and moon. I want to say there's something that you can't make your minds up with at the moment, because I'm seeing a question mark, but it's coming forth. So there's like a decision to be made with this question. They say to pick a different crystal every day, because it'll help. Each crystal can help you in different ways. And I want to give you a yellow crystal. And also give you memories of a bush journey. And I do feel that this was an old-fashioned journey. I want to give you memories of like buses in like 1920s. There's a memory to do with and I also want to give you a message by you. When you're out in nature, you've been out talking, and I want to say that the different elements, the trees and stuff, have been trying to communicate with you as well, and that's when you feel very happy. They're saying when you're out, listen to the nature, because they will communicate in ways that we least unexpected. And remember that we are all gifted. We just have to work on these gifts and to train our abilities of what we can do and what we can't. Also want to give you tambourines. And they're giving you music to uplift you, to sing and dance, and they're saying you love singing and dancing, but you don't do it as much as you used to. They're saying keep hugging those trees. The more and more the energy will come. They're saying connect with more nature more and you'll be happy more. But they want you to know that you're never alone, and I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. Thank you. And welcome everyone. Thanks for joining this evening. If you've never seen me work before, I do tend to go direct. Spirit tell me where I'm going. So if you all want to comment, let me know that you're here, and thank you everyone so far this evening that I have worked with. Nancy Ray, can I work with you please? Well, Nancy Ray, I got pulled to that because that Nancy Ray was my granddad, and Nancy was my nan. And as soon as I say that, as I'm blending with the energy, I do have a lady and a gentleman draw close to me, and I wouldn't want to say that your nan and granddad are together now. I want to say that there's been lots of worries to do with nan and granddad. And as I'm blending with this lady's showing me that she loved to cook and bake. She loved to she was quite a people pleaser, and if you come in, there was always like food put on the table and teas. Always something to drink and eat when you went to Nan's. And I'm also being shown apple pies. I do feel that this lady would have had problems with her ankles, and she's making me aware of a stomach problem. If this isn't with this lady, it's with somebody here right now. And I do feel that this gentleman was quite a joker, because he's like, hey, can I get in? So there was it was quite a really loving old-fashioned relationship I get with these been together forever, I want to say. But they're telling me they had their ups and downs, just like others did. But back in those days, you just go on with it. Also want to I'm being made aware of 2 daughters. And also want to give you the number 8. And I want to give you sunflowers. Loads and loads of sunflowers. And I do feel that there's something significant to do with that memory. And I'm being told to tell you to slow down, so I feel like you're really on the go constantly at the moment. They're saying, even as you watch this, you haven't been fully sitting down, you've been on the go doing things. I want to say, they're saying take the time for you, and you really did ask for a message today, but you've got questions to do with spirit, and if it isn't you, then there's somebody around you that's very hesitant in believing that life is eternal and spirit is always around you. But they want me to remind you that spirit are always around us, and when we're thinking of them, that is them letting them know that they're around us always and forever. And I want to there's a song called that, Always and Forever. I just want you to know I want to be where you are, no matter how near or far. Always and forever, I just want you to know. If you don't know that song, or you can't take it, you need to listen to the words. They're very, very important, and there's something significant with you. It's very, I think it might have been All Saints that sang it, but just saying it, and you love music. They're saying listen to the music. They want to give you music, and also they're saying Be open to your different senses changing. Expect new ways of working. There's been thoughts of you like developing more. They're saying go for it because you can do it. And they're also telling me to remind you that the only person that's stopping you from making your dreams come true is you. You've got lots of dreams you want to achieve. They're saying go make your dreams come true. And they're giving me the song I Am Light. If you don't know it, listen to the words of that. I also want to give you Louise Hay, I Can Heal My Life. Now, I can do it. She's got 2 books. I can do it, but I want to give you, she's saying, you can do it. Take the, I should be doing this and I should be doing that. Take it out of the vocabulary, or I could have done this or I could have done that. It's, I can do it. I may not have achieved it yet, but my dreams are on their way. I'm also, they're telling you to stay positive and really believe that, they're saying you have the books, but have you fully read them? They're showing me you picking them up and just, like, you know, if sometimes we can just set the intention, what do I need to know, to go and pick up the book and open it, and you'll find that that's what resonates to you, how you're feeling. They're saying to do that with the Louise Hay book. And I also want to give you Wayne Dyer. There's a film called The Shift. They said you'll really resonate with that. If you haven't seen it, it's amazing, and it's all to do with when we're at our point of our life, something is calling us, but we're unsure what it is, whether it's being creative or helping or doing, or even changing a new job. It's time to do it, they're saying, if that's what you really want to do. But I want to give you the colour green, and that's for healing of the heart. And they also want to give you some adventuring. And they're making me aware of bracelets that, crystal bracelets, and some may break, and they're saying don't let it get to you, because when they break, they've done their time. It's time to move on. And sometimes things just need new owners. You saw the shift, so that must be a memory. Thank you. But they're telling me, remind you, you are never alone. You're always loved, and you're always being guided. Just believe in you, because that wisdom is deep within you, and you can achieve anything you desire. And I'll leave you with some orange roses, and I'll leave you with the love of spirit, and thank you for letting me work with you. And they are amazing authors, Wayne Dyer and Louise Hay. And very good for helping us see life in a different perspective, especially when many of us have been brought up in different ways with different self-beliefs and stuff, and we do feel stuck because of life situations that have happened. And I know for me, that book really helped me to change the way I thought and the way I think. But thank you, everyone, and thank you for letting me work with you, and enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Thank you.